Okay, so I just finished watching the most recent episodes of Steven Universe Future. And first of all, spoilers. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to talk about a lot of spoilers. Pretty much, I'm going to talk about the damn episodes. I have also been watching a lot of unpopular opinion videos, which it's come to a point where I feel like they ask their two friends, hey, do you feel the same way on this topic? And the friends are like, no. And they're like, okay, well, it's an unpopular opinion. And they just made a video about it. Like, that's how dog shit it's becoming. So I was like, oh, let me make my own, because I actually feel this way about this show now. And I'm like, genuinely like, I need to tell someone. I need to tell someone how I feel. Steven is the most manipulative person in the entire show right now. And watching these first few episodes, oh my god, it's gross. And he doesn't learn anything. Him and the other Crystal Gems don't learn anything and don't call each other out on what they do and how shitty it is. It's like, I hate it. I genuinely hate this show. No, I genuinely hate this show now. I'm just gonna separate what I hate about the episodes piece by piece fairly quickly. So you have a gem like Jasper in the first episode. They're a gem that doesn't want to be bothered. They don't want to be converted to this new society and little preschool. They don't want any of that. They want to be left alone. They want to do what they've been doing this entire time, which maybe Jasper just needed time. You know what I mean? To figure it all out, like he gave Lapis. Jasper doesn't get to have that same space. They want to be left alone. They did not want anybody to mess with them. And Steven came in and was basically like, your life is shitty. If you just come and listen to me, then you'd be fine. And I'm going to keep bothering you. I'm going to keep pressuring you. I'm going to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm basically going to manipulate you or try to manipulate you until you come do what I tell you to do. Then he fought him and then didn't understand at the end of the episode that, hey, you can't force people to do stuff they didn't want to do. But maybe that's just one instant. But then you got the second episode. I know you gems were actually made to do specific jobs, and you'd probably be more comfortable doing something that you know you're good at, that you know isn't out of your comfort zone. Like everything else I've been trying to have you do is out of your comfort zone. You know this is something that you're good with and you're comfortable with. But let me take all of that comfort away and make you do things that you still don't want to do and say that's good for you. You need to be expanding your horizons. I know you think you know what you want, but you don't. You know what I mean? Like, that's again a manipulative thing to do. Heck, he even pushed Amethyst out of the way. It was just like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how to help these people, basically. And like, I can make what you did better. But you know, again, that's just a few examples. But then we get to episode 3, where you have appearance of the people from the human zoo. You have Holly Blue, you have the rest of the amethysts, you have, I'm assuming that the majority of the rose quartzes. Now, throughout this entire series, as we all remember, you had Steven irritated and frustrated and just not having it, kind of throwing a fit, honestly, about people calling him and comparing him to his mother. The first rose quartz he sees, he immediately does it. And for some reason he does it throughout the entire day and doesn't realize, hey, that actually did hurt me when people would do stuff like that. Why would I be doing it to these gems? There was gems like Amethyst and everyone that acted the way they acted. So it wasn't because they acted the way they acted. Amethyst would act that way. There were so many gems that are super annoying that are like, earth things? TV? What's that? He did that for an entire episode. Granted, I'll give them this. At the end of the episode, he tried to play it off as like, oh, we're all family, so I probably should have thought about it more like that than you guys look like my mom. It also irritated me where I know they're not calling him on his bullshit, because during that time no one said anything. No one, Pearl and Garnet actually felt the same way. They didn't say anything either. They didn't point out, hey, we probably shouldn't be judging these people off of how they look. It was just, I just didn't understand it. But there was the fourth episode basically like, I'm gonna pick my friend over someone who's legitimately hurting. With Pearl's problem, it was mainly like Pink Diamond lied to her. She felt a certain way about Pink Diamond, that she felt more for Greg. You know what I mean? She felt more for Greg than she felt for Pearl in that way. You know what I mean? She loved the people that she was around. She just did not feel that way about Pearl like Pearl felt about her. That's Pearl's hurt. She didn't have to tell Pearl everything. She didn't have to give away all her secrets. She didn't have to be that open and honest with any of the gems. She didn't have to, even though it would have been beneficial and would have made them feel better about themselves and trust her more. She didn't have to do that. Pink Pearl had real problems. Pearl may have had the problem that she got too attached to someone and lost herself in that, but Pink Pearl had the problem of she was literally being abused and she thought everything was okay and that what she was doing was fine because that was what she was made for, was to serve her diamond. And the fact that during that time Steven had a full-blown tantrum because they were talking about their feelings on Pink Diamond and what they did to them. Just because you didn't want to talk about it doesn't mean they didn't need to. So that was super gross. That was genuinely gross how they didn't call him out on that, and how at the end of the episode it was almost like he acted like he tried to do the right thing in that situation. It was like, no, you try to do what was right for you. Which reminds me of a pink, rose-haired person who did that kind of stuff all the time. Plus, he lied to Pearl. Everything he's done in these 4 episodes, like, they're not okay. They're sometimes abusive. They're definitely manipulative things that he should be called out for, but because it's Steven, the one that saved us, the one that we're supposed to look up to, basically like a diamond, pretty much, we're not going to call him out on his stuff, and we're not going to really hold him accountable for his actions, and we're not going to teach him, hey, you're still a kid. We still have more experience than you because we're literally thousands of years older. They're going to be like, well, we trust Steven, this young child, to be, our savior, basically. I just feel like Steven needs to be shot down a few pegs by someone that's just like, you're not a good person. You're kind of an awful dude. You don't know what's right. You do things that don't even in hindsight, don't seem okay, and even in the moment don't seem okay. It basically reminds me of those people who used to do really great things in front of other people so they feel like a really great person, and they do that so when they do something that's not so great or they do something that's actually terrible, nobody will call them out on it because like, oh well, he did so much other stuff, he helped this homeless person that one time, so the fact that he kicked somebody in the face, it's fine, he didn't mean it. Anyways, I'll see you later, my dudes.